Good evening, Richmond County, and welcome to your Friday edition of Live at 5. I'm Russell Parker. Kicking things off for Live at 5 tonight is Friday night football here in Richmond County as the green and gold of the Richmond Raiders prepare for their opening game tonight against the Clayton Comets. There are a lot of questions swirling around the team's first regular season game, many of which can be answered from last night's edition of the RO Sports Show. But one of the looming question marks mostly surround the Comets, as the Clayton program has undergone a series of changes in the past 72 hours. Now former Clayton head coach Hunter Jinks announced his resignation from his post on Tuesday afternoon, as reported by highschoolot.com. Jinks' departure just over 3 days ahead of Clayton's game against Richmond not only creates uncertainty for the Comets, but also the Raiders. However, third-year Richmond head coach Brian Till says the excitement of Week 1 usually has some lingering questions associated with it. The Raiders and Comets are both coming off winning seasons in 2018, going 11-2 and 9-3 respectively. A member of the 3A Greater News Conference, Clayton finished second in its standings, while the Raiders took the top spot for the first time in 8 years as the Sandhills Athletic Conference champion. Something else Richmond hopes to keep in check Friday is its 33-year opening week winning streak. The Raiders haven't lost a season opener since falling to East Mecklenburg High School in 1985. Kickoff against Comets is set for 7:30 p.m. To learn more about the upcoming game and season for the Richmond Raider football program, you can find the RO Sports Show on richmondobserver.com or on the RO app. Heading into Thursday's season opening match, Richmond Senior High School head tennis coach Neely Herndon knew her young team would need to find its footing before finding success. With 9 new players to support the team, the Lady Raiders traveled to Biscoe Park to face off against non-conference Montgomery Central High School. The Lady Timberwolves combined players from experienced squads and defeated Richmond 9-0. In singles play, Richmond's #1 junior Kirsten Bruce made her debut against Mary Beth McCaskill, one of the 5 East Montgomery returners, but fell by set scores of 0-6 and 0-6. Following her in the #2 singles match was sophomore O'Keen Bennett, who lost in straight sets to Hannah Moore. Richmond had a little more success in doubles play, but the Lady Timberwolves will roll to a 7-1 victory. The Lady Raiders start their season with a loss, but will look to enter the win column on Tuesday when they open SAC play against Purnell Swift High School. Play is set to begin at 4 p.m. at home. Popular area bands, including Rockingham's own Ponder Project, put the rock back in Rockingham Dragway Saturday night when racing gives way to recreation at the inaugural BAPS Blue Ribbon Red, White, and Fun Southern Festival. Gates open at noon and the music begins at 1 p.m. with Aberdeen's James Bullard covering both old and new country songs on acoustic guitar. Moore County's Nathan Dunn provides more feel-good country before yielding to Charlotte-based Hardwired Bristolina, a 4-piece band out of Lexington that plays everything from the Beatles to Chris Stapleton. And finally, Ponder Project, which delivers rock and roll, rhythm and blues, funk, and even a little top 40. There will be plenty of action off stage as well, with a cornhole tournament, moon pie eating contest, a truck show with 20 different classes, a burnout contest, smoke at the rock barbecue cook-off, a Mountain Dew chugging contest, sack and wheelbarrow races, toilet lid toss, a cigarette flicking contest, and races on giant tricycles and miniature bicycles, and tire rolling contests. Adult admission is $10, children 6 to 12 are $5, and those 5 and under are free when accompanied by a paying adult. All right, when we return, we've got your Live at 5 weather report. What's the weather going to be like for tonight for Raider football? We'll let you know right after the break.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on Hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, Hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
Hometown heroes? Well, maybe. When it comes to backyard comfort and no pesky mosquitoes, call Brown Termite and Pest Control at 910-895-6410 or 910-276-8870. Their team of superheroes can take back control of your paradise. That's 910-895-6410 today.
Your Live 5 weather report is brought today by Medical Center Pharmacy, and today is Raider football night tonight, and honestly I can't do this with this helmet on. I know Matt Harrelson tried this some point last season to wear this helmet while trying to do the weather. It is very difficult to do, but that's why I'm not on the field wearing this helmet tonight. The boys of fall are ready to go tonight, though, however, and so is the weather. The weather is looking pretty good for tonight. 7 o'clock, of course, the game is going to be at 7:30, but starting at 7, we got some clear skies. Well, partly cloudy out there, but the temperature will be at 85 degrees. And then at 9 p.m., we're still looking at maybe about a 30% chance of thunderstorms, but mostly cloudy, and temperature is only going to drop about 5 degrees. So it'll be a little bit warm out there tonight, but rain hopefully will not be a factor at all in this game. But do keep an eye out just in case. Bring you a poncho if you need to. But right now, I would say you don't need one. But moving on over to for tomorrow's forecast, however, for Saturday, we got a lot of events happening tomorrow. And thunderstorms are going to probably be a factor for that, with about 60% chance across the region. Starting in Fayetteville with a high of 76, low of 67. Lumberton's going to be a high of 80, low of 69. Rayford going to be a high of 76, low of 67. Up in Southern Pines to be a high of 73 and a low of 66. In Scotland County, high of 78, low of 68. Now, LRB is going to be a high of 74, low of 66. Rockingham is going to be a high of 76, low of 66. And then Bennettsville is going to be a high of 79, low of 68. And across the PD, Wadesboro is going to be a high of 76, low of 66. So you can see temperatures are dropping a good bit for tomorrow. The high is not really getting more than 76, 78. So good news. We can tell that fall is getting closer, approaching. Don't bring up the pumpkin spice just yet. We're not quite there. Moving over to the 7-day forecast, more rain is on the way. Again, starting off with Saturday, it'll be a 60% chance in the day and the evening with a high of 76 and a low of 66. Then Sunday is going to be a coin toss for how much rain we get. It'll be a high of 76, low of 66 that day. And then Monday is going to be a 30% chance of rain with a high of 79 and a low of 65. Now moving over to Tuesday with a 30% chance of thunderstorms with a high 84, low of 69. And then Wednesday be a high 87 and a low of 70 with a 40% chance of thunderstorms. And then Thursday we got a high 89 with a low of 71, 30% chance in the afternoon, no chance in the evening. And then next Friday it'll be a high 86, low of 70 with partly cloudy skies. So we can see that the rain chances continue to kind of tack on as we move forward, but really it still looks like we'll have some low chances coming up. And but tonight, once again, it's still looking pretty good for everything. Hopefully we can get this game in. I think we will. There should be no trouble whatsoever. But that's going to do it for your Live 5 weather report. When we return, we've got more news on the way. It's coming up right after the break.
Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts is an occasional shop located at 122 South Hancock Street in Rockingham. We are open the first weekend of each month, Thursday through Saturday. We strive to offer a unique selection of vintage, antique, handmade, and new goods. If you are looking for something out of the ordinary, then we're the place for you. Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts is passionate about helping you make your home or office space unique. We would love to see you during our next occasional shop dates.
At Richmond Community College, we can prepare you for a high-skill, high-paying career in a variety of fields. We are always developing new courses and programs in response to the communities we serve. We offer day, evening, and online courses, and you can now complete 7 curricular programs entirely online, including our university transfer degree. At Richmond Community College, we believe in helping you prepare for a better life. Richmond Community College, local college, big impact.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
2 people are facing drug trafficking charges after a Monday afternoon raid by local and federal officers turned up more than 18 pounds of meth. According to the Richmond County Sheriff's Office, deputies, U.S. Postal Inspectors, and Homeland Security intercepted a package going to the Glenmore Drive residence of 39-year-old Michelle Denise McRae. According to court documents, McRae and 19-year-old Kenyatta Raquel Spencer of the same address were in possession of over 18 pounds of meth with a street value of over $800,000. McRae is also accused of stealing a Toyota Corolla to keep and sell the drug. They were both arrested and charged with 1 count each of trafficking in meth, possession of meth, and possession with intent to manufacture, sell, or deliver a Schedule II controlled substance. They are both being held in the Richmond County Jail under a $500,000 secured bond and are scheduled to appear in court September 5th. A weekend traffic stop led investigators to the site of a meth lab in the city limits. 2 officers with the Rockingham Police Department stopped a pickup truck just before 4 p.m. on Saturday in the parking lot of First Baptist Church on Randolph Street because of a female passenger having active warrants, according to an incident report. During a search of the truck, police say they found a glass pipe, straw, and torch lighter, less than a half ounce of marijuana, and at least 1.5 grams of crystal substance suspected to be meth. Police say further investigation led them to discover a meth lab at a residence on Robinson Street. Tiffany Nicole Strickland of Old Trail Highway was arrested and charged with possession of meth, simple possession of a Scheduled IV controlled substance, and possession of drug paraphernalia. She was released on a $25,000 secured bond. Earlier in the day, the same officers stopped 57-year-old Sean Brownson Peak on Hood Street for driving a vehicle not showing or displaying a registration number plate, according to another report. The officers searched the vehicle and reportedly found 0.2 grams of suspected meth, 2 glass pipes, and a torch lighter. Police arrested 26-year-old Dylan Conrad Peak of Robinson Street and charged him with a number of charges, including 2 counts of maintaining a vehicle, dwelling, or place for a controlled substance, 1 count each of possession with intent to manufacture, sell, or deliver meth and marijuana, and displaying a fictitious or altered title, registration card, or tag. He was released on a $25,000 secured bond and is expected to appear in court on September 5th. And that's going to do it for another edition of Live at 5. Be sure to stay updated on all of the latest in Richmond County by going to richmondobserver.com or by downloading the free RO app for your mobile devices. For the Live at 5 crew, I'm Russell Parker. Thanks for watching, and good night, Richmond County, and go Raiders!